The date that I last gambled was November the 12th of 2022, but what few people know is that I actually got into recovery for gambling addiction on February 8th of 2022. After 277 days clean from gambling, I went back to the bet. But why? Well, I've come to realize that it was because I was lacking something very important in my recovery process: meaning. In today's video, I'm going to explain why getting clean from a gambling addiction is about more than just resisting the urge to place a bet. I'll be discussing the challenge of developing your character in gambling addiction recovery. As we navigate our path to recovery, it's crucial to work on our minds, bodies, and spirits, or you're just spinning your wheels and delaying the inevitable. In this video, I'll share what's been working for me in my personal recovery journey. Make sure to stick around until the end of the video because you'll need to be doing all of these things, not just one or two, to get the results that you're after. Recovery from gambling addiction is a complex and multifaceted process. It requires a holistic approach, addressing not only the addiction itself, but also the underlying causes and triggers. So today, we're going to be focusing on the importance of developing your character, particularly in relation to mastering your mind. One of the very first steps in developing your character is self-reflection. Take some time to understand your values, strengths, and weaknesses. Reflect on how gambling addiction has impacted your life and the values that you want to prioritize moving forward. By gaining clarity on who you are and who you aspire to be, you lay the foundation for personal growth. I always knew myself as the gambler. I didn't have anything in my life that brought me meaning other than that, so it was vitally important that I began to question what I actually cared about in this world. As it would turn out, there were many things in my life that brought me meaning that I was pushing off just to go and gamble. Examples include being a kind person, giving back to the world, enjoying friendships and relationships, and putting my all into a project. These were all things that I had once loved, but I ignored for 6 years while I was gambling. As soon as you have a better understanding of yourself, it's time to set clear goals. Establish both short-term and long-term objectives that align with your values and support your recovery journey. These goals should be realistic, they should be measurable, and they should be achievable. By having a clear vision of what you want to accomplish, you can stay focused and motivated along the way. My goals for this year were to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, lose 30 pounds, and be able to bench press 10 reps at 225 pounds. It's July, and I've already hit 2 of those 3 goals. You can accomplish much more than you might expect when you put your mind to it. Building resilience is an essential aspect of character development and recovery. Recognize that setbacks might occur, but they don't have to define your journey. 90% of gambling addicts suffer a relapse at some point in their recovery, but you can get right back into it. Don't let a bad day become a bad week. Learn from your mistakes, cultivate a positive mindset, and bounce back stronger. Developing resilience allows you to overcome challenges, resist urges, and persist in your recovery efforts. When I had my relapse on November the 12th, I could have spiraled, but I didn't let a bad day become that bad week that I mentioned. Take the time to reflect on mistakes and set yourself up to avoid similar situations in the future. I realized that I hadn't properly self-excluded in the state of Pennsylvania as I'd just moved there from New Jersey. That tempted me to go back to the bet. I took care of this, and now I don't have the same temptations in my life. Mindfulness and self-awareness play a pivotal role in mastering your mind, obviously. Practice being present in the moment and non-judgmentally observing your thoughts and emotions. This awareness helps you to recognize triggers, manage stress, and make conscious choices that are better for your life. Incorporating mindfulness techniques such as meditation or deep breathing can enhance your mental well-being as well as your physical well-being as you calm the hell down. I've meditated a lot, and I've noticed that on the days where I meditate, I feel more capable of taking on challenges that arise. Now, I'm no monk, but taking some time to reflect and calm myself down has been vitally important in staying clean from gambling. In the journey of developing your character, seeking support is crucial. Surround yourself with individuals who understand your struggles and support your recovery. This might include friends, family, support groups, or even therapists. Your environment plays a huge factor in your recovery, as you need to set yourself up with the optimal environment to avoid gambling temptations and continue to build yourself up. You are a reflection of the people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely who you associate with. A popular author and former monk named Jay Shetty said that the most fulfilling life possible is one where you live in a balance of self-mastery and service to others. That's exactly what I seek to accomplish with my content, and it's something that I hope that you can bring into your life. What you need to be doing is finding something that you're good at, which happens by consistently putting in effort and trying new things, and then using what you're good at to become a better person yourself and using that to help others. I do that through this content again because whatever works for me, I'm sharing with you. My hope is that what I share with you, you can share with someone else, and so on. We can create a chain reaction of people who are trying to live a better life each day. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness, and leaning on others can provide valuable insights and accountability for your journey. Taking care of your body and spirit is an integral part of developing your character. So engage in activities that promote physical health, like exercise, yoga, a balanced diet, sufficient rest, going on runs, working on yourself, and stretching. Additionally, nurture your spirit through practices that bring you joy, such as hobbies, creative outlets, or spiritual exploration. When you prioritize self-care, you enhance your overall well-being. Without going to the gym and putting my all into this content, I'm not sure where I'd be at this point in my life. I am proud of what I've been able to do here, and I hope to be able to continue to show you how much better I'm feeling in my journey as I now spend my days going to the gym, reading, writing, and creating, whereas I used to just gamble. Hope that you can all find your passions as well along your own journey. It's essential to remember that developing your character in gambling addiction recovery is a lifelong process. It doesn't happen overnight. It's one day at a time. It requires dedication, patience, and self-compassion. But by mastering your mind, cutting out negative habits and addictions, and taking on new challenges, you empower yourself to make healthier choices and build a fulfilling life beyond your addiction. There's more to this world than spinning a wheel or turning cards. As you get time away from the bet and build yourself up, urges begin to fade away, and you slowly become someone who wants more out of this life than a night in the casino or a momentary thrill of a sports bet. There is more to this life than gambling, and if you're willing to work on yourself, you will find it. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to give it a thumbs up below and share it with others who might benefit from what we talked about today. Also, let me know in the comments what strategies have helped you during your recovery process, as I'd love to learn more myself. And if you want to support the growth of this community, the number one thing that you can do is to smash that subscribe button and stay up to date on what I post here on the channel. I know that we'll keep getting better together, one day at a time.